What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Sinister-Cast, a podcast where I talk about music, my channel, and things going on in my life. So if you're new, consider subscribing. And before we begin today, I just want to remind you that on Friday I released another cover. Last week's cover was of You've Got a Friend in Me from Toy Story, written by Randy Newman. And it was definitely interesting and different to do because it's a very happy and major song. But go check that out if you already haven't. I'll put a link down in the description and a card up top and all that fun stuff for you to easily find it. Secondly, you'll notice that this video is late and, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. I got busy yesterday. Yesterday was my birthday, and so I was just kind of chilling out and relaxing, hanging out with my girlfriend. We went out to dinner and stuff like that, and I'll talk about that here in a second. But this is a little bit late. I'm not so worried about it. I know you guys don't care that much, but I got a handful of things to talk about today. So I'm going to go from least important to most important, okay? So least important, let me think. So starting tomorrow on Monday, I will be working first shift instead of second. I finally got swapped over, so I'm going to be working from 6 in the morning to 2:30 in the afternoon, which is going to be great because that's more of a normal work schedule. And oops, I'm getting a phone call. I'll have to mute that here and call him back. But that'll be more of a normal schedule, and I'll be able to be home with my girlfriend and stuff like that around the same time that she gets home. And I'll be able to see daylight when I'm home. I won't be stuck in a factory all day. So that's going to be nice. Timing of videos and stuff may change because I'm so used to working on videos in the morning and then being able to put them out after that while I'm at work. Things might change. Videos might be posted later in the day unless I can get caught up the day before. I don't know. Well, I'll just have to kind of play with it a little bit. And, obviously it's not going to vary too much. It'll be the same day as usual, Friday and Saturday, but I just don't know if the time is going to be the same, but that's all going to come in time. Next in priority or of importance, I guess importance was my birthday. So there's people moving, so they got trucks and stuff going. But so yesterday was my birthday, and I turned 22 years old. 22. And I don't know. It just seems like another day to me. That's why I don't think it's that important. So, yesterday, I spent most of the day at home, and my girlfriend and I cleaned a little bit, and she ended up taking me out to dinner, which I'll talk about in a second. And then today, I had family come over and visit and do a whole birthday cake thing, and we got pizzas and hung out for a few hours and all that kind of thing. But 22 years old, and I don't know, it just seems like another day to me. The main thing that I want to talk about from my birthday, it's not what I got or anything, okay? I don't really ask for gifts anymore. It's more I get cash or a card or stuff like that. I'm not a kid, so I don't get toys and stuff anymore. And I don't ask for them. So, but the coolest thing was, so my girlfriend had told me that she had a dinner planned for us, and it was about 45 to 50 minutes north of us in another city. And I guess that fell through because it got bad reviews and stuff, and I'm not sure. Maybe if she comes on for next week's podcast, she can tell you more about it. But so that fell through, and she came up with another idea, and she really kind of surprised me with where it was. She took me to this restaurant. I had no idea where we were going, and then once we got near, I knew what it was because I had been planning on taking her there for a long time, so she kind of beat me to the punch. But it was really, really different. So it was it's kind of a fancier type of restaurant, So we dressed up a little bit, and we were there, It, people get some crazy food. You get like steak and jumbo shrimp and ribs and, all that kind of stuff. And what was the cool thing was, so we both got steaks, and they brought them out on these big long plates that had a big stone in the middle of the plate that had a raw steak on it. And it was like the stone was heated to like 700 degrees or something like that. And so they like kind of show you by your table, like, okay, you cut pieces this big, and you cook it for this long, it'll be medium rare. You cook it for this long, it'll be like medium. And I mean, this wasn't like minutes. Normally you cook a steak, it'll be like, a couple minutes on this side, a couple minutes on that side. This was like, okay, 15 to 20 seconds, it's going to be rare. 20 to 25 seconds is going to be medium rare. Like, it cooks fast. So we got our stuff, and they set it down, and basically you cut up your steak and you cook it yourself on like a volcanic stone that's heated to like 700 degrees. And that was really different. It was kind of cool though. It was kind of cool, but it was different. Never had a steak like that before. And then obviously we got some sides and stuff, and got a dessert, which was like a giant tower of dessert of cookie and ice cream and waffle cone and whipped cream and chocolate and a sparkler on top. And if you guys are wondering, like, if you want to see this, like, go on to the Sinister Bunny Studios Instagram, because I put it up on there. I got a couple of videos of the steak, my steak, cut up and cooking on the stone, and I got, I think, a video or a picture of the dessert thing, so you can see what that looks like and what it was. It was really, really, really cool, and she surprised me with it, and it was awesome, and that was like the highlight, of my birthday. It's nice getting gifts and stuff from everyone else, and cards, and having people visit and everything, but, for her to, take me somewhere and surprise me with dinner and all that kind of stuff, it's a nice thing. But it was just funny because I was going to take her there. I had been planning that for a while because people at my job have told me about that restaurant and how it's kind of nice, and it's kind of like where you got to go on a romantic date kind of thing, and then she beat me to it. So I won't go into a whole bunch of detail with it, and I'm not going to tell you where it is, because obviously that kind of gives away where I live. But if she comes on for next week, I'll have her tell you more about it too. We'll probably talk about it. But yeah, it was different, and it was really interesting. So I don't know, I thought I should tell you guys. And it's just kind of, I'm just kind of chilling out at this point, because we had my family come over, and we hung out. They left a little while ago, and now my girlfriend and I are just kind of chilling out at home, and she is taking a nap right now, and so she's in the room. Otherwise, I probably would have had her come on, but she's taking a nap right now, and I'm doing this to talk to you guys. I kind of thought about maybe doing a live stream, maybe live streaming the Sinister-Cast, or just doing a live stream to hang out, but then I'd have to play guitar and all that fun jazzy stuff, and I don't think she would appreciate that when she's taking a nap. So I'm not going to do that. But what I am going to do is I'm going to take a sip of my iced tea. I'm going to hide the label here because it's from my girlfriend's work. That'll give away where I live too. You guys know I'm not being weird about that. I just don't want to take that risk. You guys know I live in Michigan, but I don't want to be like, hey, I live right here in Michigan. Michigan, saying that's enough. You guys know the state. Iced tea. Yum. But, yeah, it's funny now because I have a shit ton of pizza left in the fridge from earlier, and pop, and these brownies and stuff, and we got some junk food for a couple of days. Yeah, so we got some good junk food. But another thing with the restaurant was that was probably one of the better steaks I've had. I don't know what kind of, it was just like a sirloin. It was just a sirloin. I think my girlfriend got a 6-ounce sirloin, and I got a 9-ounce. And yeah, it was really, 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 really good steak. And it came with this weird like butter that they gave us, and you put the butter on the stone and you cook your steak in that butter and stuff. And it was different. It was kind of more of like an experience thing, and obviously you pay for that, but it was also good food. Like, I got some asparagus and mac and cheese and stuff on the side. So it was like, it was a good dinner. It filled me up and everything, and the dessert was good, and it was nice. And yeah. And some of you are probably going to be like, well, why didn't you tell us it was your birthday and stuff like that? Well, I think I put a video out on my birthday or the day before my birthday, and I'm about to go check last year. I just don't like making a huge deal about it because it's hard to explain. I just don't find it that important, or like that I need to say a bunch of stuff about it. But maybe I should, because I gotta be able to tell you guys what's going on, and you guys need to know. But if you follow me on Instagram, which if you don't, you probably should, you can click right there. Well, you can't click, sorry, but you can go to Sinister Bunny Studios on Facebook and Instagram, or go to Sinister Bunny S on Twitter, and I got my Patreon up there, so you can go follow me, and then you'll see stuff like that, because I might not always put up a video. It might be something on Instagram or Facebook, or a post or some pictures or something, and that'll keep you guys kind of involved. But I'm going back September, August, July, almost there, of last year. Oh boy, what did I do? Did I do something on my birthday, or did I do it before? June. So I did it the day before. So on June 28th, 2018, the one day before my birthday, one day before June 29th, 2018, when I turned the big 21, I posted a video of when I bought my Purple Panda lavalier microphone that you guys see me use in a lot of videos. And yeah, so I didn't put something on my birthday. I put something the day before. Also, so shameless plug for this. I mean, if you haven't checked out the video, definitely go watch it. It's not like a super popular one of mine. I was just trying stuff out. But this changed the way I do videos a lot. So go check out that video. Just search on my stuff Purple Panda, and you should see a picture of me holding up this pouch. This thing is really, really useful, and it works with almost anything. It's got stuff to work with your smartphone, and I've used it to record Sinister-Cast straight onto my phone with better audio. And sometimes I use my Zoom and record into that because it's got better preamps than my phone. And a lot of times that's what I use it for videos. But if you need something cheap to start making cool videos with good audio, this is a really good option. It's got a lot of adapters, and it sounds really good. And I think when I bought this, it was like $30, 30, 25, something like that. But then I know recently it went up to like 50. Like I was really surprised I saw it really expensive, because I should get another one of these to have two. But I think when I bought it, it was around $25. I could put a link down in the description for you to go straight to Amazon to buy it if you want. But yeah, go check it out. Go check the video, because you could tell a huge difference when I switched to using this. Trust me, it makes a very, very big difference. Good audio matters more than good video. I think I've told you guys that before, but it matters. Oh wow, that's funny though. So I posted that video the day before my birthday last year, and nothing on my birthday. And if I would have done Sinister-Cast when I was supposed to, I would have put it out on my birthday yesterday, but I didn't. So I don't know. I'm sorry. That's kind of funny. I find that funny. I have a dark sense of humor, but that's kind of funny to me, how I haven't posted a video actually on my birthday. It was either the day before or the day after. And in this case, this year, it was before my birthday. I posted the Toy Story cover, and then now I'm doing Sinister-Cast the day after. But, it is what it is. and that's one thing I want to talk to you guys about too. If you go check out the couple covers I've done recently, and if you haven't noted, if I didn't tell you guys, or if you haven't heard, I'm trying to do at least one cover every week or so, if I can, and it's going okay. There's certain things that I need to get more efficient at because I end up rushing at the end. So I need to start being able to manage my time a little bit better, but it's teaching me a lot. So I did cover a Black Sabbath Paranoid, so you can go check that out. And then on Friday I did You've Got a Friend in Me from Toy Story. And what I want you guys to do is tell me what you think of it. Like, I know some of you already watched it and made some comments and stuff, but like, how does it sound? How does the guitar sound? What does the mix sound like? Is something too loud? Is something too quiet? Just let me know, because I've been trying some new stuff in terms of recording songs, and I get feedback from you guys saying that you like stuff, but I want some more detailed feedback, if that makes sense. Like, if something sounds off or it doesn't fit in the mix the right way or something like that, just definitely let me know. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I just want to know so that I can get better. I know I'm going to eventually get better anyway if I do a cover every week, because I'm going to be doing it a lot more and kind of challenging myself, but I really want you guys to tell me what you think of it. Because doing the Toy Story one was kind of interesting, because the song is in E flat major, essentially. So it's a major song. So it's happy. So turning it into a metal thing was kind of interesting, because usually metal songs are like sad or in the minor key or something like Dorian or Phrygian, something dark. But this was kind of happy and uplifting, and I tried to match it with a solo and stuff. And I didn't do a flashy solo this time. I did that with Paranoid. I tried to keep it somewhat simple for Toy Story. I was just trying to, when you do these kind of things and you do covers and your own take on something, you kind of like go with what feels right. And flashy, fast, face melting solos are always nice, but they have their place, if that makes sense. Sometimes a slower, more melodic, or just droned solo has more of an impact in a certain type of song compared to like if someone was just going through the whole thing. It's nice to have that contrast and that those dynamics, because it fits certain things, and it's just I picked what kind of fit with this. But like I said, I was also kind of rushed at the end when I was making this, and I know this is kind of a screw myself over kind of thing, but I'll tell you guys, like, when I was shooting the video for the Toy Story cover, I was rushing because I needed to put it out that day. Like, I was still working on it on Friday morning to get this out. And so there's some cuts in there that I missed, and part of it's because I was rushing, and part of it was because my computer was being very slow for some reason. That day, everything just wasn't going my way. So I don't know if you guys know much about editing. I know some of you that make videos, you might know, but when you edit and you cut certain videos together, you can go from the beginning and play it back and see what it looks like. And usually that's in like real time if you've got a fast enough computer. And normally I do, but Friday my computer decided to be very, very, very slow. And so when I was trying to play stuff back, it was being very laggy. And so there's a couple half-second clips in the Toy Story thing that I wish I could have caught, and I wish I could have fixed, because with the lag, it probably just skipped over it and I never saw it. And on top of me rushing, it just made things worse. There's certain spots where it's like, bad editing, stuff like that. And I know pointing it out is kind of stupid because you guys may not have noticed until I said something now. But, like I said, I try to be honest with you guys, especially when I'm learning like I am. For making music and stuff like that, all on my own. It's a learning experience. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think of the cover, because it was interesting. I did a lot of different things in it. I tried some new techniques with the vocals, and much like the Lady Gaga cover that I did a while back. It's not just my distorted guitar, electric guitar. I also have some acoustic guitar in the background and piano, and I think I added even a tuba in there just to keep that happy kind of bump, 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 ba da 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 kind of happy, uplifting, bluesy, ragtime kind of feel that You've Got a Friend in Me has. Because I tell you what, if you learn how to play that on guitar, it has a lot of 7 chords. So it makes it very bluesy and ragtime and I would kind of jazzy. It's more like bluesy ragtime. It's kind of swung. You notice the drums in my metal version are also swung. It just kind of fits with it better. Yeah, that's another thing. I want you guys to dissect that cover. How do the vocals sound? How do the drums sound? How do the guitar sound? How does everything sound all together? Because I did something different with the drums as well. And yeah, I'm taking my headphones off. There's no reason for me to have these on. I can't hear myself right now. I don't have it set up to monitor. And those are starting to give me a headache. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about it on all aspects. The video, the editing, the music, the mix, the master, and all that stuff. Because, like I said, I'm rushing to get these done every week, and I only have a certain amount of time. So I'm working in a short span to put out essentially a full song. And that was one thing when I did Paranoid that I also messed up, was I made the master too loud. So at a certain point in that video, it does peak. So it gets distorted a little bit. It gets too loud where it goes. I'm not exactly sure where exactly that is. Oh, wait, no. It doesn't peak. It's got like a crackle. So if you listen to it on headphones, it's got this kind of crackly sound to it because I maxed the output level too much on the master and didn't realize it, and then just kind of put it out. It's not that big of a deal in the long run, because once I start selling the covers and stuff for you guys to download them and buy them and stuff, I can go back and remaster it so that it sounds good for that. But for the video, it's up and it's up. That's it. YouTube used to have a thing where you could swap the audio on a video, but they don't have that anymore. They got rid of that a couple years ago, which is unfortunate, because for something like this, it would be awesome. Like if I put up the Paranoid thing and realized they had that crackly stuff in the master because it was too loud, I could go back and remaster it so that it doesn't have that, and then swap out the audio to be able to keep the video uploaded and keep all the statistics with it, with the views and the comments and everything. Now, if you want to do that, you basically have to take your video down and re-upload it with the better audio, which is such a pain. And if you have a certain amount of views or comments or whatever on it already, you're going to lose all of that. And I mean, I guess you could do a thing where you say, You've Got a Friend in Me remastered or something like that, but then you're just doing duplicate videos, and I just think that's not something I want to do. But yeah, that's the gist. Yeah, so definitely go check out the Toy Story cover and Paranoid, and let me know what you guys think if you haven't already watched them. If you have, I mean, feel free to give me feedback still, and also, share it around, try to get the word out. Share it with people that you normally share it with. If you do, share it with some new people and see what they think, and just try to spread the word about what I do. That it goes a long way, because I can only promote myself so much. It starts to take, my fans and followers like you guys to take part in that somewhat and help move things along. So, help me out. And on that note, I should probably wind it down. I've actually been talking for almost 25 minutes, so it's a bit of a longer podcast today. which not an issue. I gotta think of a recommendation and a question. Okay, so my recommendation is for another band. Okay, there's this band called Mexican Ape Lord, or Lords, Mexican Ape Lord, or Lords. They're like a thrash metal band, and very interesting sound. It's got some like Mexican horns in there and some other weird stuff. And I don't mean weird in a bad way. Like, they're actually really, really good. So look up Mexican Ape Lords and look up, I think it's called Black Jesus or something like that. Or Black Jesus, how they want to say it. Mexican Ape Lords, really, really good thrash heavy metal band. So definitely check them out and let me know what you guys think about them. And my question, I guess I'll ask more of a general question. So I know you guys see me a lot more recently getting products to review and, you know, test out and stuff from all these companies. Are there certain things you guys would want to see me test out? Like, I know I've done a handful. I know I've done a good amount of microphones and stuff like that. And spoiler alert, I have more coming. But are there other things that you guys want to see me do? Because at this point, there's certain things that I could probably maybe buy at some point myself instead of having a company send it, or I can contact some companies and see. I have yet to do that because all of the products I've been sent from these companies, they've reached out to me and found me and emailed me, and you know, I've done no reaching out to any companies or anything like that. They've all come to me. But if it comes down to it and I'm able to hook them and get some free stuff to review for you guys and maybe give away or something like that, that would be really cool. So I already do a lot of microphones and stuff like that. So if there's some other kind of products that you would want to see me do reviews on and stuff, let me know. Let me know down in the comments. You don't have to list one. You can list multiple things. It just gives me an idea of what you guys want to see and hear, and it'll help me kind of tailor the content a little bit more to that, because I like doing that. I want to put out stuff that you guys want to watch, not just kind of, hey, look, watch this. It's more like, hey, look, you think this is cool, right? Check it out. That kind of thing. So yeah, check out Mexican Ape Lords. Let me know what you think about them, and also let me know what other kind of products and stuff you'd want to see me review and test. Simple as that. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys next week. And like I always say, thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Ow, my head hurts.